Remember, athletes, it's about consistency first, then intensity. Transformation is about changing who we are through our habits. Your path to success, it's a journey. You are unstoppable. You are an athlete. Every day that we wake up able to enjoy the day with the health that we have is a gift. You know, the goal is to become 1% better every single day. Your workout is done and your results are there. Unleash that unstoppable force within you.
Welcome back, athletes. Today we're doing a 10-minute HIIT Box workout. And now HIIT Box is a fusion of some kickboxing movements with some of the exercise that you've been seeing on this channel. Now, if you love cardio and if you're wanting to change it up and really just change your training routine, you're gonna wanna save this one and come back to again, because I love these workouts. They work the whole full body. And the best part about it is it keeps it fun, it keeps changing, and you never get bored doing the exact same movements. Now, today we're going to be doing 10 different combinations. I'm going to share with you your first combination. We're going to be working for 45 seconds and resting for 15 seconds. And all you're going to need to follow along is just your mat and then a light pair of dumbbells. Now, we're going to be using these dumbbells as we punch and as we strike. And so it's so important that you have the right weight today, because you don't want to stop at any point and take a break because your weights are so uncomfortable, and you definitely don't want to strain your neck or your shoulders. So just find a right weight for you. And if you don't have any light dumbbells, grab a couple of cans from the pantry and follow me. All right, now let's get to it. Before we begin, this is going to be the boring part. Don't go away, but what I do want to show you is just a couple of basic movements and techniques so that when you do follow along, it feels right in your body and that you're able to progress and then also get the best out of this workout with me. All right, so let's get going. So I'll always recommend to keep your back flat as you pick up the weights, no matter how light they are. That's generally how we tend to injure ourselves. It's those silly movements that we don't really think about. All right, so go ahead and place one foot forward here. I'm going to place my left foot forward. That's generally my stance. And then I'm going to place my right foot back. So maybe just take a step forward and a step back, and then find a right position for you where you're feeling nice and stable. And now you're going to hold up your weights here, and super important that we're not going to punch with force and velocity. We actually want to keep complete control. And now we're also driving through the hips. So I want you to watch my hips. I'm not just going to do this. I'm actually going to rotate my whole body and then get my obliques involved and then really stay in control. And the more that you do this, the more you engage the core and the more that you really feel the full body actually working and getting the most benefit as well. And remember, the more muscle groups that work, the more calories we burn through every single exercise. All right, so our first combo today is just going to be a jab and a cross. Left foot is forward, right foot is slightly back, and we're just going to jab and cross. And then during those 15 seconds, I'm going to let you know what's coming up next. So you're going to check this box above here to follow along and find what the next sequence is. All right, athletes, are you ready to rock and roll? All right, let's do this. So in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So remember, we stay nice and tight here. We're gonna just continue to drive through the hips. And remember, just stay in control and extend your arms all the way. If you're punching or you're feeling that you're moving faster than me, I want you to slow it down. You're gonna feel a way more wicked burn, first of all. But second of all, we're gonna protect the shoulders because we have a weighted object here in our hand, and it's not generally how the sport is used anyways, with a weight in our hands. So just wanna really think about what the natural biomechanics are that we're doing and really not add any more injury or strain unnecessarily around the shoulders. All right, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, now you can drop these for a moment if you wanted. Now we're gonna do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then from here, we're gonna go into 2 split squats. So go ahead and pick up your weights and then follow me. So jab, cross, jab, shift through those hips, keep the weights up here, and then 1 and 2, and then back up, 1, 2, and again, make sure you're getting those hips involved and really working the core, engaging as many muscle groups as possible. Rotate through that core, and then elbows up here. That's it, you got it. And as you do your split squats, I really want you to focus on that forward leg. I want you to think about all of your weight really driving through that forward leg and making sure that your knee doesn't pass your toes. All right, we're just gonna clean it up here, and we're just gonna go ahead and do 1, 2. All right, now in our next combo, we're gonna do our jab and cross as we just did, except this time we're gonna go into a jump lunge. And so if you want, you can step back your lunge like this, or you can jump your lunge. All right, let's go. So it's gonna look like 1, 2, 1, 2, and then from here, lunge, jump, and then come back. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then keep it here. Start with that lunge, boom, and then you're back. That's it. Get that right footing for yourself. Get nice and stable. 1 and 2. Good work. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. Come on for maybe one more here. All right, and then let's just clean it up here. 3, 2, 1, and break. Oh, those arms. That feels good, doesn't it? All right, now we're gonna come back to our jab and cross because we're gonna continue to work those arms. And now this time, we're gonna lean forward. We're gonna do a single leg deadlift, come back, and then bring it into a back lunge. So 1, 2, 1, 2, bring it over here. Go ahead for your single leg deadlift, come back, and then back lunge. All right, you got this. 1, 2, 1, 2, let's go. Single leg deadlift, and then that's it. How are you liking this so far? I'm already out of breath, as you can hear, and I'm super curious how it's going for you. I would love it if you shared in the comments below. Let me know if this was easy peasy, or if you're enjoying this, if you want to see more of this, because that also affects the content that you get to see with me. All right, and break. Okay, we're now gonna switch to the other side. So go ahead now, place the right foot forward, and then we're going to go ahead and do a hook, and a hook, and then an up, and then an up, all right? So just watch me here, move slowly, again through the core, through the hips, hook, hook, and then up, and then up. That's it. Hook, hook, and then up, and then up. So I want you to imagine almost like you're getting someone from the jaw here, from the jaw, and then up towards the chin, and then up towards the chin. And just, again, focus on the movements. We're gonna really just go nice and slow here and adjust the whole body to match the flow of what's going on in the arms. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add those 2 split squats. Now with the right foot forward, you might wanna take another small step back with the left foot, and then we're gonna go for 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep it here, and then we're gonna go for our 2 split squats. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Stay here, and then we're gonna go for our 2 split squats. That's it, you got this. 1, 2, and I like to count just to keep my tempo. Remember, again, on our split squats, we are making sure that we're gonna stay nice and connected with that forward leg so that we don't lift up the heel, the knee doesn't pass the toes. We wanna drive the bum back, really make that forward leg do all of that work. That's it. Maybe we're gonna finish it off here with this last rep. Good job. And now break. All right, you know what's coming up next. We're gonna do our jump lunge. So the exact same thing, this time adding a jump lunge. Remember, we always have the option of stepping back our lunge if we wanted to, just to make sure that we are being mindful of what the body wants today. All right, let's go. Jab, sorry, hook. I said jab, but it's a hook. There we go. And then here we go. 1, 1, and there we go. All right, so hook, hook, up, get those hips in. Let's go for lunge, jump. Be mindful of those knees, or remember, step back your lunge. Just respect the body. There you go. Good job. That's it. Stay here with me. You got this. Again, continue to rotate through those hips. Gonna constantly remind you, super important that we're getting the full body in here. All right, let's just go ahead and clean it up and break. All right, so coming up next, same routine on the top or upper body, and then we're gonna go into a single leg deadlift, bring the weights back up, and then come back down. All right, and here it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, single leg deadlift, and then come back. And then you'll always notice me if you're following my channel, I always have a little bit of an imbalance when I switch to the right side, just because of the nature of an injury that I had many, many years ago. I had actually severely damaged my back and therefore the nerves in my spine. And so I want you to watch me fall over. I want you to watch me tip over, because this is real and I don't edit out any of the mistakes in my workouts, because that's true life and that's just really how it is. All right, and break. Okay, great. Now for our final 2 minutes, we're actually gonna come on over here onto the mat. We're gonna sit down here, and if you wanted to, you can lift up your legs, but we're gonna just, instead of doing a Russian twist, we're gonna really focus on the core, engage with the core, and then we're just gonna extend the arm, again with control. Keep those legs up. You also have the option to follow along here with me, heels up or on the floor, as long as your back is feeling okay and you're listening to whatever your back is saying to you. That's it, you got this. Good work. Nicely done here, come on. You got it, keep going. That's it. All right, get ready, 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna finish it off nice and hard and break. All right, relax the shoulders a moment. Now we're gonna get back into our boat pose, which is we're gonna lean back here, we're gonna lift up the legs, and then we're gonna bring up our weights and we're gonna extend the arms up overhead. We're gonna go ahead and extend through the shoulders. So this one's gonna require some balance, but I want you to really just breathe here. Remember, we also have the option to stay here, just lean it back, make sure that you're feeling through your core. Continue to exhale on the way up, inhale as the weights come down, and just stay here with me. We got this, we're almost done here. Continue to breathe. And then just notice what's going on in the body as you start to shift your body weight a little bit and shift the center of gravity. Just noticing how you're readjusting to find that center of gravity, to refine your balance and just connect with that. And a few more breaths here, just a couple more reps. 3, 2, 1, and break. Well done, athletes. High five. And always congratulate yourself for saying yes to you and always for showing up to you. Remember, you have the option to repeat this workout one more time or check out the other workouts I have linked for you at the end of this one to complete your training today. I love your comments, so comment below. Let me know how this went. It helps me to generate your content. If you've liked it, give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, let's subscribe so that we keep training together. All right, athletes, let's go. Refuel, rehydrate, and let's meet up in the next one. You got this.